Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic, fantastic day. Let me just double check that everything is working, then we'll begin. But how was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? How are you? What? Dance, welcome in. Let's see. I appreciate you reading the title. Okay. I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and move over. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How are you today? Yeah, I was going to say, Dance, I feel like it's super early for you. It's 5. That makes more sense. Let's see. Emmers, you were here first. Hello, how are you? How's it going? Let's see. There we go. Vix, hello. Welcome in. How's it going? Secret. Welcome in, Secret. Valk, hello. How are you? Yemen, hello. I see you have entered. Where was I? Anyone hate the new Twitch mobile app? My app hasn't changed yet, so I still have the old one. But I've heard a lot of people don't like it. So, but what has y'all's experience been? Brad, thank you so much for the lurk. Yes, press enter way before I was ready. I liked that though. Yeah, I haven't. My app is still old, but I think it says I have an update, but I haven't updated yet. And Vina, welcome in. Why am I awake, you ask? Well, I'm just built different. Oh no. You have work today, I assume, Dan's? Are you like just already gonna start getting ready? What are you gonna do? Slim, hello, how's it going? Your camera looks different. It does. I have adjusted some of the lighting. So that's probably it. I did re-angle it because I moved it, as well as like, I think I need a new tripod. The signal that I might need a new tripod was that I tried to, so my tripod is set up like, has 3 legs, hence tripod. But then instead of it just having like a little attachment at the top, Bina, thank you for the resub.
Jetpack to the moon and back.
You have passed the 90-day probationary period, and I'm pleased to say I've decided to keep you lol. Hopefully the feeling is mutually less than free.
Of course the feeling is mutual. That's incredible. Thank you so much for the 3 months, Bina. That's amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us for so long. I appreciate it. So tripod, and then instead of just like the thing up top, I have a bar, and then the camera sits on one end of that. And that allows me to like move the camera forward and back or angle it differently. So I tried to just adjust something with it, and the whole bar went goosh. And I was very scared for a second. I'm glad that my camera is affixed tightly to it, because that could have been very bad. So I think I need a new tripod. I think that was the my lesson learned. Then I need to invest in that very soon. But yeah, so I have adjusted the lighting. They're still going to take some adjustments. I feel like this side is too dark. And I need it to be, and I don't know why. It's actually like, I feel like it's the brightest light, but I need to either get it closer to me or something. Or adjust the setting on my camera so that it's like a little bit brighter. But I changed it for 2 reasons. One is it was very blinding. I would be so the ring light was around my camera, as a lot of times it is for a lot of people, but it was just so bright, and I'm like staring at chat trying to read, and I would just sort of be like, I can't see anything. I also noticed, I think because I wanted to try something different, because here is the struggle of having a dark complexion as well as having very dark eyes, I think it is very difficult to tell what I'm looking at exactly, especially when I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking dead center, and I think because my eyes are so dark and they seem to just absorb light, and they do not want to shine. They do not really want to show any other color. It is very difficult to know what I'm looking at. I have had to take screenshots because I'm like, I couldn't tell if there was like the lighting or the lens or something else, but I would take a screenshot of me looking straight down the lens. And it doesn't look like I am. It does not look like I'm really doing that. I think it's just because you guys can't see my pupils at all. Just because I have very dark brown eyes. And I wish they were a little bit lighter, just so that you guys could actually see some characteristic just besides them being just like lipid pools of the void. When I was younger, fun fact, I used to, when like, for driver's licenses or like any kind of documentation that would ask you to like, what color is your hair, black, whatever. Anytime they would ask what color my eyes were, I would always say black growing up because they were just so dark. I mean, eventually I was like, okay, so they're actually, they're brown, but they're just such a dark brown that it's like no light passes through it. No light can really shine off of it. Or at least any light that like shows details in the eye. It's very difficult. I have to get like if I'm taking a self-portrait, like with studio lights and whatever, I have to get lights much closer to my face, as well as try to see if I can like offset it a little bit to see if like I can pinpoint the light, just like beam it into my eyes, so that way there's at least some kind of like color there besides, again, just darkness. Anyway, that's all to say, yes, Dans, my camera does look different.
You like a cup of tea?
Mary, welcome in. And I might need to change. Hold on. Are we? Should I move that way? Sure, why not? But let's see. Slim, welcome in. The new app is awful. I still haven't used it, but I've heard terrible things. I've heard mixed things. I've heard some people say it is good for creators, bad for viewers, and then I've heard some people say it's just bad for everybody. So I don't know, because I've heard some people say, oh, the app did actually show me some like new small channels that I had not seen before, and then I've had some people say that it shows them partners only. So I don't know if that also depends on like what you typically watch, but so I don't know. But I've heard overall, just as for people who are just watching on it, that it's just terrible across the board. So I don't know. I was just about to say the same thing. Yeah. So the lighting is a little bit different. It'll take some adjustments as well. I was messing with some things, getting I've been messing with some things. Getting ready for those that know, the new computer should be arriving in less than 7 days. We will have a new computer. So very excited, but I was getting some things kind of set up and ready. But yeah, the lighting has changed. Smelly. Thank you, Dan, for the 3-stream streak. I appreciate it. It's awful, the app, I bet. I always work. I'm a workaholic. No. Well, Dan, I'm glad that you're here. I hope your workday goes well. Did you go to sleep? How much sleep did you get? If you're waking up at 5. Here for real, finally, Mary. I'm glad that you are back. How are you all doing? I'm doing very well. How about you, Mary? How was it all? I know you kind of gave us little updates, but overall, how was the weekend? I actually did a lot of work stuff today. What did you do, Sassy? Look at you being super productive. Doing good. Good to hear. The weekend was glorious. Oh, that's amazing. I'm glad. My weekend was pretty good. Yeah, yesterday, again, I was working on some camera stuff, working on some settings for things. I'm trying to set up OBS so that it is mostly ready. I've sort of figured out how to do that, and then to switch back to like a profile for like 720p. But I need to, been kind of making sure that I scale everything to 1080p, and there's a bunch of things I'm gonna have to re-export. But yeah, so the exciting computer switch. I know I'm getting very hyped for it all. Really hope that, you know, OBS runs a lot better on it, and yeah, I'm excited. There's gonna be a lot of again, for those that who have not heard, so I believe the computer should arrive on like Friday, which means I should be able to pick it up Saturday, because again, it is going to my PO box, and so I think I should be able to pick it up Saturday. And if that is the case, then we will probably do a bonus stream on Sunday that will primarily be a test stream. I am getting another Mac. As we met up with the other religion teacher, and we got our format set up, how we will be teaching each chapter. We reformatted some of the activities we used last year, and we planned out some more games to create for different topics. That's awesome, Sassy. I'm glad that sounds like that was very productive. Am I getting? Yes, I am getting another Mac. I am getting the highest end iMac. If you go to the Apple page, Apple Store, iMac, you put everything on high. You get the most expensive option for everything on the iMac. That is what I have. Yeah, so we should be doing a test stream on Sunday. That is the plan. It should hopefully be good. We're gonna bring a lot of things back that have been missing, that actually a lot of you have not seen. Cabana, welcome in. How's it going? We're bringing some things back that a lot of you have not seen, just because they've been gone for so long. But we're bringing back the channel point, burn it all down. We're as secret, the burn it all down's coming back. Hopefully not with the Christmas tree yet. We are approaching Christmas though, very steadily. But burn it all down's coming back. The raid video is coming back. Confetti. Some of the sounds I got rid of. We didn't have it last holiday season. It wasn't the same. I know. There's just been so much that I had to take away over time just to try to get it running. Big gifters coming back, because we haven't had that in a bit, and I owe you guys some big gifters, so we'll do that thing. 7 months, 11 days, 14 hours, 52 minutes, and 30 seconds till Christmas. Incredible. Wait, is that right? No. Oh, go. Hold on. I was gonna say 7 months. That doesn't seem right. But I'm reading it out loud because, hold on, I need to switch the night bot. Yeah, that's fair. But you know, it's Apple. It's Apple Dance. Okay, hold on. Custom. Where's Christmas? Lol 2024. All right, hold on. That should save. Now try it. I didn't know you were related to Seth Rollins. I don't even know who that is. A wrestler. I am not a big you know, I actually really don't know much about wrestling. If you're saying I look anything like this person, I definitely do not. So I don't know, but I'll take the compliment. Let's see. Oof, because of the festival, I'm much more in the summer spirit than ever before right now. Do you not want to think about Christmas? That's totally fair. Look how choppy we are right now. Why is that? Computer? It's okay, we only have a few more days of this, hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It does not like that, that's for sure. Hold on a second. I want to try something. I'm gonna turn off my camera for a second. Enjoy that lovely freeze frame. And then let's see if... Hello? Oh. Okay, hold on. Fix all of this. Careful, get into focus. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Hopefully that fixes some things. Again, I don't, OBS is doing OBS things. It probably doesn't like that I've been switching profiles a lot. I wonder if that's an issue. I wonder if it's okay with me having done that. Excited to see how everything runs. I'm currently very tired, but for all positive reasons. Now I'm trying to get energy before my birthday on Thursday. That's so exciting. I think I have that on the camera. I think I was looking ahead. There's quite a few birthdays coming up. Yes, I do. I do have that on my calendar. There's quite a few August birthdays. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so a lot of things that have been gone are going to be coming back. So I know, like, a lot of you have not seen our raid video. We have plural, but I kind of stopped showing the second one. I feel like people didn't like it as much. It's okay. But yeah, people haven't seen the raid video. People have never heard of Burn It All Down. Very excited. I think if plan goes to plan and everything starts running smoothly again, it'll be exciting to make new things for the stream. I feel like part of me has been, with how much OBS has been struggling over the past year, it sort of like puts a damper on me wanting to make stuff for stream, because I know that if I add something, there's a good chance I'll have to remove it because it just can't handle this. So we'll see. Very excited though. 4 months, 19 days, 9 hours. That works much better. Yeah, and I don't know what's still happening. This one, it's my camera's still kind of lagging behind. Could literally build you a beast. Nah. Hashtag choppyverse. We getting a little choppy. Yeah, I think it's mostly my camera though, because I'm not getting encoding overloaded. I think it's just. What is a Wicca ritual? Oh. I saw your comment first, Dan, before I was like, what? I was like, did I say something? Yeah, sure. Let's see, OBS is just dying very slow. It is. And I mean, I feel like OBS just in general isn't optimized for anybody. It seems like no matter if you were on a PC or a Mac, issues galore. It just different issues is what it seems like. I find it's always sad when you like stop by someone's stream and they're like, I'm having OBS issues, and as a streamer you're just like, I know the feeling. It's just the worst. But it's definitely hasn't been like, it's always a Mac issue or it's always a PC thing. But from what I can tell from the OBS forums, it just seems rough all around. We need to find out what happened to Stegan. Yeah, I might actually be able to do that. But it's just an OBS issue. And there's some things that I feel like just have gotten worse over time. And I know they've added a whole bunch of features that probably like make up for it, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, man, if we've recalled, there was a point like in 2021 where I was having 0 issues. Everything was running so smoothly. And I'm like, what happened? what happened in between? But I have thought about maybe once we get the new computer running, everything is sort of back. And Little Red, welcome in. Having an OBS issue is like saying water is wet. This is very true. New developers, that's probably the case, Dan, because I'm sure they have a lot of people working on it, since it's like, it seems to be a fairly large open source project. There is a Mac issue that has been
Message from the government of Canada.
Prevalent for like 1 or 2 years now, that somebody messed up at some point and then they've just never fixed it since. And so if you go to the OBS Mac forums, there's a lot of angry typing. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I feel like I should change one thing and maybe it'll work. But Little Red, welcome in. How's it going? Oh, so is that Hat Kid? It is Hat Kid. Love Hat in Time. Give me 2 seconds to change something. And also, for those of you who haven't, tell me how your weekend was. Let me see something. Okay, I made a change. Let's see, I might, maybe, should I turn it off? No, let's keep it on. Let's see if it just adjusts. See if it just fixes itself. Joss, how are you though? Let's see, the Wicker Ritual at Castle Fest is a large sculpture statue they make from sticks, branches. Turn it off. It might be fine. Maybe I'll turn it off. Okay. And reset. I also think I will be able to use a better Canon software that my current operating system wasn't able to use. We'll see if that's any better. It doesn't seem that much better, but maybe. But Joss, I hope you're doing well. Let's see. It's always in the shape of something, and every year has its own theme. A giant raven. Oh, that's very cool. That's awesome. It's a long weekend over here. What is it in Canada? I don't know what it is. I don't have anything else open that I don't normally have opened. Hopefully you'll just curious, if I pop over here, I know I'm in the void. Sometimes it runs better over here for some reason, and I don't know why, but it actually might be fine over here. Maybe it's just over here that's bad. Anyway, really can't wait for a new computer. Really hoping that comes in. I keep checking every few hours, like maybe it's here. Maybe it's arrived. But apparently it is departed China. So my computer's probably somewhere over the ocean, longing for a home. So I don't know. I'd written a letter and attached a feather I found, a flower I had picked on a special day, and a single petal of a dried flower from my grandmother's. Oh, wow. That sounds very cool. I think it varies province to province, but my calendar just says it's a civic holiday for Ontario. Honda Civics? Holiday for Honda Civics? Very nice. Post a picture of my No Man's Sky ship and freighter. Yes, I think I saw it, Sassy. It looks very cool. I like the blue ship. Now, if you salvage parts, you can make a purple ship, Sassy. You should be able to. I think purple's one of the colors. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this weekend I spent a little bit of time getting some things ready for the new computer, trying to get OBS set up. I think we're going to also try. I'm gonna try going back to Sammy. We're getting encoding overloaded, but pourquoi? What? Nothing has changed. OBS, nothing has changed. What if I just, the background's gone? We're just gonna, can we be in the void? Does this help? Will this help you? We'll see. We need like a photo. We need a photo. Oh, we can use this stock photo I found. Wait, there's this incredible stock photo I found that I meant to post somewhere, but I just completely forgot. This can be our new background for today. Yep, that's it. Anyway. But it's still a little choppy, unfortunately. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it's just adjusting to the pinata. What was the purpose of this stock photo? I actually don't know why anyone would use this one specifically, but maybe you'll see why I was looking up pinata stuff. But anyway. What was I gonna say? Yeah, getting some things set up for the new computer, making sure things are backed up. I have some. There are going to be some new things. Why does she have a police beat stick? I don't know. That is one of the questions I have. It is actually so interestingly. I think based on the description of the photo, it says it's something about the purpose, I think, is supposed to be a businesswoman like hitting a businessman ? And I feel like, I don't know. I think it's maybe the anime eyes or or maybe it's also like the hair seems very long. But I was like, I would not have said that was like a businessman. I would have said that is either a business child. The proportions just seem very childlike, or I don't know. There's just I just wouldn't. I thought it was also another businesswoman, but anyway, I don't know why that's not how you use a piñata. Like that's not how you break a piñata. You don't use like a cudgel. You use typically a bat, I think is what I've used mostly, but sometimes they have like a special baton, but it's not like a police baton. It's like a if it's for a child, it might be like a very colorful kind of like stick that has like what is that material called that's on the piñata? It's like the stick has that all around it. She has murderous intent. Yeah, you can tell she's smiling though. She loves it. She loves that she's doing this. Yeah. So it just seems it's very odd. Streamer, yeah, or like I don't know. Anyway, but I was looking for piñatas and I was like, why did someone make this? Because okay, let's say it's supposed to be like, let's say it's supposed to stand for like honestly, I really don't know what this would like why you would use this, but maybe it's supposed to be sort of like a businesswoman fighting against a male-dominated business office or something setting. But like, why would you use this setup? the piñata, the police stick, also like the piñata expression is very happy. So like, I feel like if you wanted to say it was bad, you wouldn't want it to look so tearful. So such innocence in its eyes. You'd want to change the face a bit more. I don't know. There's just, I have a lot of questions. It's also, again, the like title of the stock photo mentioned that she was a businesswoman. She was a businesswoman. But I feel like also her outfit is very like party-esque. It doesn't quite, I don't know. It just, there's a lot of questions. I have lots of questions, but that's the joy of stock photo. I love finding weird ones and then being like, why would somebody use this? What would be the purpose? Some photographer somewhere was like, I've got an idea and went for it. But I'm like, what's the like intended use case? I never understood the point of a piñata. Most people get one in the shape of something they like, but then you are hitting something important to you. But also, why would you get something you don't like? Also true. Well, I feel like, I mean, I think now there's more character piñatas. I wonder what like the first piñatas typically looked like. Because I know they're like, I feel like the unicorn or like horse style ones are probably the most common. But I don't know, like, but they're not like a unique character, you know? So I feel like I've never felt attached to it. But I don't know, but I think it's the fun that's on the inside, you know? Also, when you're hitting it, you usually are blindfolded. So you don't get to see the horror of you smashing into a character that you like. You would want to hit Bluey with a stick. It's true. It's true. I think I've had like a Batman piñata and like a SpongeBob piñata. I think the SpongeBob one wasn't mine though. I think I purchased that for a party. Dans, can I get a piñata in Australia? How common is it? If I really want a piñata, would I be able to find one? Excellent. I don't know why I would. Just in case. I like to keep my options open. In the case we're feeling, you know, most party stores have them. Okay, perfect. Here, usually like grocery stores maybe have like, you know, at the top of one of the aisles, they'll just have like 10 or so. And then, yeah, usually party stores or something. But okay, good. Just in case. Again, I don't know if I want a piñata. I just would like to keep my options open and available. In the case we're in a situation, I say, we need a piñata. Also, this is so choppy still. Okay, maybe the screenshot isn't helping. I don't think I have ever had a piñata at a party. Oh, I love piñatas. I think they're very fun. Again, it's the excitement, the having somebody like go for the swing, but then you pull the string so the piñata goes up so they miss. It's like that's very exciting. And then when a hit does connect, you're like, is the candy is it gonna start flying everywhere? And then because then typically, especially if you're a kid, when the piñata explodes and the candy goes everywhere, I mean, then there's a rush for the candy, and it's very exciting. A scramble, and I love it. We can buy one with candy already in it from one of our craft stores and put our or one from a craft store and put our own candy in it. We can fill it up with Tim Tams, just not even like in the wrappers, just dump a whole bunch of Tim Tams in there. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that won't be a waste. We could. They get murdered. Yeah. I just love a piñata. Make sure we bust that. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. No. Anyway, that's good to know. Sometimes you never know when a situation arises where you're like, you know, it could make the situation better. A piñata. So. But I was gonna say. I'm all for wasting food. No! I'll eat all of it. I'll eat all the Tim Tams. I'm actually almost out of Tim Tams. And so I was actually looking on Amazon. I was like, how much would it cost to get some Tim Tams? What else was I gonna say? Yeah, I worked on some stream stuff. So I've only had the originals and then the double coat. They're both delicious. I don't know if I have a favorite between the two. I think they're both num 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 num. So I don't know. Part of me is thinking if I were to order some Tim Tams, I might just order the originals again until I get to Australia. So that way I can share in the other flavored Tim Tams with my fellow Aussies. I feel like that's important. That's important to me. Like I could eat them alone here, or we could break Tim Tam instead of breaking bread. We could break Tim Tam. And I feel like that would be enjoyable. So I might, if I order some more, I might just get the traditional ones again, or original ones. I feel like there was something else I was gonna say. Oh, so okay, when we do our test on Sunday, probably, I'm going to try to move back to Sammy instead of we've been using item. I don't know how to say it. AITUM. TUM. So it could be item. It could be atom. Item. But it's missing some features. And I don't know how quickly they're going to add it. It seems like a very small team. And so part of me wants to see if my computer will run Sammy better. I stopped running it because right now, so Sammy is not like, it doesn't run natively on Macs. I basically have to run 2 applications to get it to work. There's small applications, but still, OBS is a resource hog and does not like me doing anything else. And so I was sort of like, we've taken a break from Sammy because Item does run natively on Macs. It's just one, and it does mostly everything, but there's still a few things that it lacks behind on. And so anyway, we might test to see how it works if we go back to Sammy on Sunday or whenever it is that we do our test stream. But yeah, it's why it's a test stream. We're gonna be testing all these things. We're gonna see how well it runs, how well it goes. So that's the plan. Sammy Bun heard his name and now he's begging for food. No, I'm so sorry, Sammy. Another one. It's a different one. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see kind of how it goes. Worst case scenario, if it still runs terribly, I mean, if it runs terribly, I have some time to return it. And I could return it and then put it towards, put the rest of the money towards, like a Mac Studio, but that's like an additional couple $1,000. So it wouldn't be, if I had to return this new computer because it was not meeting my expectations, we would not get a new computer very soon. It would take us quite a while. But anyway, what else has been going on? I'm trying to remember. I don't think I saw any video game news really over the weekend. I didn't really pay attention to anything though, to be honest. I feel like we're right now in a little bit of a lull. I'm been trying to keep my eyes open for new indie games that are releasing. I think a lot of them are sort of holding off right now. So I don't think August has many that I'm looking into. New Monster Hunter looks interesting. I've only played some of the console ones. So I've never, is that the new, it's Monster Hunter World, right? That's releasing. I mentioned this to Gizmo the other day. I don't know if you guys have seen, but so there's a Monster Hunter mobile app where I guess you can hunt monsters, I guess. I don't know. But they currently have a crossover Monster Hunter, the Capcom franchise. Capcom? Namco. I think it's Capcom. The Capcom franchise has a crossover with YouTuber Mr. Beast. And I can't... Did I save this here? There's, where is it? Maybe it wasn't on my phone. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's see. Did I save this somewhere? There's like... So in the crossover, they like the characters of... I thought I saved it. I guess I didn't. The characters of Monster Hunter like will name Mr. Beast by name. What in fresh hell does Mr. Beast have to do with it? I think it's supposed to be like Monster Beast. I think that's the only connection. But there's like, you can find screenshots of like palicos are the names of the cats. That's like the race of cat. You'll see some of the palicos will be like, "Aw, we have to hunt. I wanted to watch the new Mr. Beast video." And then like another character will be like, "Oh, I could tell you liked Mr. Beast videos. You have good taste. Yes, I will go watch the new Mr. Beast video after we finish this hunt." Like it's like that. It's terrible. It's just an awful timeline that we live in. But anyway, what can you do? Really, I guess. Just such an odd crossover that I would not have expected. I don't think he plays Monster Hunter. Like, it's not like it's not like he's known for, well, he's not really known for making gaming content, as far as I know. Unless he has just another gaming channel or something. But like, I don't know. Just very, very odd. Also, it's getting more choppy. Wow, yeah, it's getting real bad. I wonder if I should restart stream. I might restart stream, perhaps. It's so bad. Yeah, I might do that. And we'll see if it gets better. It's alright, friends. Everybody, hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this to run smoother.
Anyway, lead on. Allons-y, but not too fast.
Gilmore, welcome in. We're having technical difficulties. So let me see if I can get this to work. We're gonna stop stream. We'll be back here in just a couple of minutes. BRB.